everybody. I'm hopping on today. You're probably going to be sick of me, but we are doing the Fire Your Pharmacist Challenge again. And we're doing it again because it was so impactful when I did it back in April that women are texting me like, when are you doing that again? When are you doing that again? And actually, two of the women that, I don't know if you saw this on my stories or not, but two of the women who signed up at the end of April and joined my case study cohort in May, so like literally 5 weeks ago, one of them, she messaged me that she had a meeting with her primary care physician and he took her off of one of her 2 blood pressure meds already. And the other one, and another woman also messaged me that it was time for her physical and they reviewed her blood work and her blood pressure, and he reduced her blood pressure meds by half. So this is what's going on over here in my corner of the Instagram or my corner of the Facebook, depending on where you're watching me at. So let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can see me. I'm going to be on here for the next 10 minutes. If you have any questions or you want to introduce yourself, I want to talk to you. I'm here for you because my clients are over here losing the weight. They're solving their very, very serious health problems. And they're ditching their meds right now. And this is the same thing I did for myself 10 years ago when I was recovering from breast cancer treatment. This is life-changing work and you just have to know about it. So that's why I'm on here live. So definitely say hi to me. Smash the hearts and the likes button so that more people can find out about that. And what this challenge is going to do, it's called Fire Your Pharmacist. Me in the Zoom room privately, right? This challenge is going to give you a taste of the life-changing work that I'm doing with my clients in my full programs. So I want to tell you what we're exactly going to do. So on day 1, we are really going to focus on what it is that you want in your life. Because if that is not the number one thing that's on your mind every day, I want to be a healthy woman. I want to love my plant-based lifestyle. I want to live till I'm 80 years old. I want to travel. I want to play pickleball. I want to feel amazing. I want to wear cute little dresses all the time. If we're not focused on what you want in your life, you're not going to keep going. That's number 1. We're going to start with that on day 1. Number 2, on day 2, we're going to reset those nutrition rules that aren't working for you for new ones that do. So all of that, eat more protein, eat healthy fats, don't eat carbs, don't eat so much, blah, 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 dieting. No, those rules aren't working for you. You're telling me in the DMs, we're talking and you're telling me, oh, I've tried clean eating. I've tried every diet. I've tried to eat healthy fats. I've tried to go vegan. I've tried to do this, that. None of these things are working for you. So you need a new set of truths that does work. That's what I'm doing with my clients over here. We're having truths that we can follow that actually work with your body to regulate your body systems and allow it to release fat naturally in a way that feels good, right? We're not starving ourselves. We're not obsessing anymore. We want to feel good about the way that we're eating. And then on day 3, I'm going to show you a very simple way for you to know exactly what you're going to eat that you will love in a way that works for you. That's where all the other programs and meal plans you had failed you before. So this is happening next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, June 17th, 18th, and 19th at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, live with me in a private Zoom room. Okay? Now, here's the thing. You got to sign up to get in there, number 1. And number 2, I'm giving out some important assignments over the next week leading up to the challenge to make sure that you're ready to take action on the challenge. Like you're not even ready yet, right? If you haven't jumped in to work with me yet, then you're not ready. So I want to get you ready. And that's what we're going to be doing over this week. When you sign up for the challenge, you're going to get some emails every day on actions to take to get you ready for the challenge. And these are important mindset shifts. So, hold on, let me just, I can't really do it. Okay, so let me know if you can hear me and see me. Let me know if the live stream is working good. Sometimes there's a lag and I can't see comments. I love to have comments and I want to talk to you. All right, so here's what's going to happen to get you ready for the challenge. Mindset shift number 1. You need to have conviction in the medical evidence for this whole food plant-based lifestyle, right? Like if you don't understand how it works, you've never really heard of it before, you don't know what the health benefits are, you don't know why, you've never seen a documentary on it, like then you're going to want to start with that first action. That's like step 1. That's like the basis for everything. And you have to want this plant-based lifestyle. You have to want to be vegan. Like the women who come into my DMs, they're like, I have wanted this lifestyle for so long. Or they come into my DMs and they're like, I'm obsessed with this plant-based lifestyle. I have to know how I can lose weight so that I'm a good role model for the animals and I'm a good role model for my family. I can't be an overweight vegan. Okay? You have to want the lifestyle. You have to know you want it. And you have to have a reason to want it. So that's mindset shift number 1. The women that come to work with me, they know they want it like I want it. All right. Mindset shift number 2. You have to know, you have to believe in your heart of hearts that you will love the food. So I'll be sending you my whole food, plant-based, no oil recipes link so you can try a recipe or 2 or 5, right? These are the same recipes my clients use that my clients love, and they lose weight because they love it. They're no longer deprived, right? They're no longer eating food they hate, and that's why they stick to it. Okay, that's what I do that's different that nobody else is talking about. Mindset shift number 3. You have to understand that oil is not a health food, especially for you if you are overweight and you're struggling with high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or high glucose. You have to understand what the fat is doing inside your body and that oil is not a health food. And I've got a video called 5 Deadly Reasons Oil is Not a Health Food so that you can understand that, because when you believe it and you understand it, then you're like, oh, now I know why I'm making these changes, and that's going to help you move forward so much more steadfastly with that kind of firm belief. Now, and it's made all the difference in me losing 42 pounds over 10 years ago and keeping it off effortlessly. I mean, this is the food that we run our plant-based cooking and adventure retreats in Belize. Like, this is the cornerstone of the whole dang thing. So, and then mindset shift number 4 is that you need to have deep reasons why. And I'm going to prompt you to spend some time journaling about why do you want to do this for yourself. Right? Why now? Why haven't you done it yet? And why is now so important? And how long have you wanted to take control of your health? Like, are you ready to take radical responsibility for your health? And what's getting in the way? And why haven't you done it yet? And who will be positively affected by this change? And on the flip side of that, who might be negatively affected by this change? Because that could be a big reason why you're afraid to do it. You might think, oh, well, my husband and I go out to dinner and we drink drinks every Friday night and it's like a celebration for us. But honestly, it's the downfall of your entire weekend full of eating, and you need to find a way to like talk to your husband that this thing you've been doing for 20 years, it's just not working for you anymore. Right? If you want to live the rest of your life happy and healthy, this one thing that is the time that you and your husband spend together, it's just not working for you, and you need to be able to talk to him and find a new thing to do that does work for you. That's just an example. Like, right? These are the things we go through to become a healthy woman, and thinking about why haven't I done it yet? So if it's been years or decades you've been carrying this weight along with the growing list of health problems and medications, I want you to take that step further and write about what's good about remaining sick and overweight and taking the meds, right? It's certainly easier. But is it easier to feel like shit your entire life? All these days of your precious, precious life? How do you want to spend your retirement? The last chapter of your life, the last quarter of your life on this earth, how do you want to spend it? So all of this, the challenge, the assignments, my coaching programs, my retreats in Belize, they all drive one purpose, is that if you don't prioritize sticking to this lifestyle now, right, then you can't complain in 1, 2, 3, or 6 months time, or this time next year, when you still haven't lost the weight or solved your health problems, and that's why you're still on the meds. So, you got to be honest with yourself. So working with me means that you're going to be honest. Even in a free challenge, I'm going to treat you like a client, and I'm going to expect you to be honest with yourself and do the journaling and do the work and do those assignments, right? If you're not ready to do them, then don't sign up. But if you've been trying to lose the weight and it still feels like it's just not working, and you're doing everything they're saying, you're trying to eat protein, you're trying to eat healthy fats, maybe you're already vegan or plant-based and you're trying to get your daily dozen in, or you're eating a pound of greens, or you're eating plates of potatoes and plain vegetables, and none of that is working for you, right? It feels like you're missing something, and you are, and you need help to figure out what that is. You don't need more of the same thing, trying it again and again, because I'm hearing from woman after woman that these same old things, even the vegan things, are just not working for them, and you're stuck in a cycle of losing and regaining the same 5, 10, 15, 20 pounds over and over again. So you need a new set of rules, food rules, truths, that use food the way your body is meant to use it. Rules that actually feel good and use and work with your body. And your first step to get there is to understand what needs to change, right? And that's what we're going to do in this challenge. This is exactly what my client Elise did. She came to one of my challenges in January after having a stent placed for a blocked artery in December, and she was so scared and feeling so crappy. And once she learned how her doctor's prescriptions and outdated nutrition advice to eat more protein and healthy fats and not eat carbs was keeping her cholesterol high at 262, it was in November, she was so scared for her life. But once she understood how this was keeping her stuck, she knew she wanted my help to execute and implement this lifestyle into her busy life, working full-time and taking care of her elderly father, right? We are the sandwich generation. And once she learned these outdated food rules that were keeping her sick, and she actually opened her mind to try a new way of thinking and eating, and she grabbed onto the magic menu method, right, where she created a food plan just for her, focusing on plant foods and delicious dishes that she already knew and she loved. What's the result? She stuck to it, and 8 weeks later, her cholesterol was 172, and she's already coming down off of all those meds. Just 8 weeks later of making this. And so this is the kind of power. This is the life-changing power that we're talking about over here for decisive women who know they want a change. So make sure that you're signed up for the challenge if this is the type of healing that you're opening your mind up to, because the pre-challenge assignments that are coming via email this week is what you're going to need for the understanding of what this life change is all about, right? This is the type of healing you want to take back your health and your life. And I don't want you to miss out on any of those resources or materials or the replay videos, which will also be sent via email. So make sure that you sign up. Make sure that you fish the emails out of spam. Make sure that you actually go to your DMs and your Facebook Messenger to get the link to sign up. Don't drop the ball, because we're doing important stuff over here and I don't want you to miss it.